It's Music Mondays! What is up, gamers? Today, we are doing Music Monday. It's a new series on my channel that we're just starting now. You guys really seem to like my music breakdowns for video games, and as a violinist of 18 years going into 19 years, you make it feel worth it. So here we are. On top of all of that, if we hit 30k subs here on the channel, I will do a violin cover of a song for you guys, because why not? But hey, you know what? Before we slither on into the video, I would super appreciate if you hit the subscribe button. We are growing rapidly. It's insane. We gained over 1,000, almost 1,500 subs in the past like 2 weeks. And it's been super thrilling, and I hope you become a part of it too. So hope you stick around, and let's get into it. Some of you may not know that I actually make content for Honkai Impact as well. I recently finished one of the saddest events I've ever played in my entire life. This was more sad than the actual main game for any of the games I've ever played. I cried so hard that I couldn't speak. I was crying that hard. It was insane. The emotional roller coaster and turmoil they put me through. During this, there's this song that plays constantly, and it sounds beautiful and happy. And then my stream told me, hey, read the lyrics. And I shattered as a person. So let's watch it and listen to it together today, so that you guys can understand why this game is so cute and so painful. This event is called The Day You Vanish with the Stars. And it's heartbreaking. Let me just read the lyrics flat out for you for a second. These blue eyes are caged in steel. We're born into a rotten world. My heart was growing cold under the gray skies. I met you despite that. So already pretty edgy lyrics to say the least. But nonetheless, like, you know, nothing too crazy, right? That's a little sad, sultry intro. As you can hear, we have like the singular piano playing, the feeling of it being very carried vocalized. The vocalization is meant to hold you and captivate you and focus in on the words a lot more than any instrumentation yet. Previously, when we did breakdowns of MiHoYo's music, a constant thing they do is the lack of instrumentation early on in their songs. They want you to build up every single time they write any song. You'll usually have 1 to 2 instruments maximum. They'll start to sprinkle in other additional instruments here and there, just to introduce those sounds to your ears, and they drop them all at once for the payoff. So your silver hair was stained red. I gently embraced it. Embrace it. And used my life to protect you. You passed on despite that. We got so sad so fast. Dude, it's like the second verse. It's probably the second half of a verse. It's not even, like, it's too soon. Like, it's too soon to do this to me. It's so messed up. Holy hell. And I'm just there sobbing while listening to this part. It was insane. So now we have finally other sounds being introduced besides just the piano. Playing throughout the background, introducing other sounds. So that entire time we got the percussion session coming in, we had a bunch of that stuff, and now we get hit with a sweet guitar. And it feels natural. It doesn't feel jarring at all. It feels natural for the progression of the song. As the lights are shining strong, to forget you and all of the stars above, I yelled out, please answer me, my voice drying out, and all of my feelings disappear. And it's still about these two characters, Cecilia and Teresa losing Cecilia and her dying. Which, holy smokes, like, Honkai chill, daddy. Like, we do not need to be doing this, Honkai. I just want to play a happy waifu game. Like, why are you doing this to me? This is so messed up. It's such a banger though. Ooh. to hit that note that's there is that it's cool because of the style in which the singer is accomplishing is actually really the technicality of it's really cool. So in North American singing, when you hit high registers, it came into favor around 2018 where the air sounds, the gaspy air sounds became popularized. You heard a lot within like Billie Eilish, within like singers like that who tend to like hit high notes with a lot of air behind it that sound wispy almost, like a very raspy, wispy sound. But normally, conventionally, we idolize and look up to singers who have powerful, strong held notes without the air sounds. And in this scenario, it gives it the sweet innocence to have those sounds actually implemented. So instead of her going for the high notes and hitting it, da, 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 she goes the one register and she flips. So she flips. If you want, a tonal flip is when you change registers for how you're singing, and it sounds different from the previous tone. So the tonality of this part flipped, and she went to a higher register, and there's air sounds, and it sounds like this innocent, painful cry. And it's a beautiful, beautiful choice to do here. And then we go back to the regular register, and we're gonna choose to flip every time we go high up, you know? So that way it's emotional when we flip and go high up, but when we're down in this lower register, we're vibing. Oh. My back brushes against rainy skies, and it cuts through the barren world, just like the countless stars washed with blood back on the day you disappeared. Like, this is so dark for this really upbeat, like kind of bouncy, vibey song. And I'm just there with like a single tear pouring down my face. Like, what is this? I hit my microphone. I got so into it. Like, bro, they really went all out to hurt us. So you'll notice is that instead of having like a very heavy violin part, it's like it's just adding accents. They're just flourishing it in like da 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 da. And then with it comes to like the guitar part's just the holding the heavy bass line, and they're just vibing, right? And then her vocals are the actual melody carrying through the entire time. There's not even like a true harmonics part per se, besides the violin's flourishes coming in, which is pretty cool because they're going for the song to just evoke emotion and for you to just feel for what the singer's trying to provide you, and everything else is just accompanying that singer to achieve the goal, rather than it being like this counterbalance of rhetoric between different instrumentation. Alright, so as the lights are shining strong to forget you and all the stars above, I yelled out, please answer me, my voice drying out, and all my feelings disappear. So this is actually where we're going to hear the voice flip that I talked about before. So as you hear, she's like, da-da-da-da-da-da, right? And then you'll hear the flip, and that higher range with the airy sounds is coming up right now. Flip. Now back to regular register. There you go. Why do they have to show this image? Stop! Yamano! Messed up of them, dude. There was no reason to put that in there, man. There's no reason to put that in there. That's so messed up. To forget who I am, and you and all of the listening stars above, I yelled out, please answer me, my voice drying up, and all of my feelings disappear. Oh. And then we take it slow. We have the initiating deep, chunky, grimy bass with the guitar playing it, right? It's, Hold, everything cuts. Just the simple, frolicking piano playing and her voice slowing it all down. Taking this moment. And you feel like you're like, it gives this feeling of like it resonating in your soul. Like you're hearing somebody's internal thoughts. Like, you know when you feel overwhelmed and you just try to like slow it all down and just think inside of your own head and be like, okay, what do I need to do? What's happening? I need to process this emotion. That's what you feel in this. That's what they try to capture this moment. Is that and capture what it feels like to just be like with oneself. And that even happens all of the time when like you want to cry out towards something. You'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. How could this happen, right? Like, and it goes into that next part, the next stage of remorse or grief or whatever you feel in that moment of high intensity. And they capture that within this style. Flip. Back down. I love this part. Oh my god. And they even have like a little bit of background vocals in there too. Just fluttering in as well. It's just keeping it all like this desperation within it too. And also she's just flexing. She's got great tonal control. So she's kind of flexing on us a little bit here. I love that for her. Answer me, look for me. You embrace me with all your strength, and it engulfs everything into light, letting all my feelings disappear. And it's like, these lyrics, though they're quite like literal in the sense of talking about Cecilia and Teresa's relationship, it also holds a different value as well, where it's talking about like, you know, the loss of someone in general. This is like a song that goes outside of just the game itself. It's a song that connects to people as a whole, where, you know, you hold on to these memories, to these like resonating moments with people, even as they vanish, even as they go away. You still hold on to those things regardless of what is happening. And it's in those moments and those things you're engulfed by their memory and engulfed by the light that residually like leaves with you. And it's so cool to see that encaptured in like this part here. Oh! And that's right. And then we're like, okay, listen, she is solid. So let's cut out everything. The whimsical piano, her vocals, let it be. I'm gonna let it play out again because I don't want to interrupt that part. We're gonna go back to that part again. Here we go. Woo! Oh, baby. Oh, baby, what a good song. What a good song. Whew! Whew! Dang, what a great one to recommend me. What a fantastic piece. If you guys want to recommend me more songs to check out, to break down for Music Mondays, make sure to comment them below. The ones that have the most likes on them are the ones that I'm going to be doing next time, so get your friends to check out the video, maybe hit the like button on your comment, and that'll be the next one I do. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, you should do so. Become a part of the community. We're growing fast and we're growing strong. And I'd appreciate to see you guys stick around. Catch you guys later. Bye. Bye.